She didn't just break a record, she completely shattered a 22-year-old benchmark and has officially solidified herself as the undisputed reigning queen of women's golf. But hey, before we fully dive into every detail of this absolutely insane story, do me a massive favor. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now and hit the notification bell. Trust me, this is exactly the kind of exclusive content you simply cannot afford to miss. Now let's take a deep breath and break down everything that just happened.
Way to end the season than with a win from the world #1 Gino Titikul.
Incredible. I mean, like, incredible, extremely happy for sure to be able to, defend the titles.
And an unreal par save on 14.
That is a great looking shot. Pretty much what she did last year.
Help, sure. Don't think she can carry that right bunker today.
Gino Thitikul goes back-to-back at the CME Group Tour Championship. Playing like there was never a doubt.
The incredible Gino Thitikul just captured the CME Group Tour Championship title for the second consecutive year. She is taking home another massive $4 million prize, which stands as the single largest payout in the entire history of women's golf. Let me put this in perspective for you. Consider this. Only 3 times in the history of the LPGA has a player managed to earn $4 million over the course of an entire season. We saw Lorena Ochoa do it in 2007, Lydia Ko in 2022, and Nelly Korda in 2024. But Gino, she just earned that same amount in only 4 days of play. She finished the tournament at a staggering 26 under 26-2, securing a 4-shot victory over her fellow Thai golfer Pajarian Arkarn, who took home a cool $1 million sell for second place. This win makes Gino only the second player ever to win back-to-back CME Group Championships, joining the ranks of Jin Young Ko. That is truly legendary company to be in. If you are already feeling the excitement building up, hit that like button right now, and let's keep this momentum going, because honestly, it gets even better. Okay, listen closely because this is where things get absolutely mind-blowing. Gino's scoring average of 68.6881 didn't just win a trophy, it set a brand new scoring record for the LPGA Tour, finally breaking Annika Sorenstam's legendary mark of 68.697 from way back in 2002. Just let that sink in for a moment. Thitikul becomes only the 3rd player in LPGA history to break the 69 mark for a season, joining Sorenstam and Lydia Ko from 2022. This record stood untouched for 22 long years. Think about that. For 22 years, the greatest golfers in the world have been trying to beat it, and Gino just casually stepped up and broke it at age 22. The symmetry there is absolutely perfect. One final dramatic birdie on the 18th hole gave her the lowest scoring average in tour history. Talk about being clutch when it matters most. Make sure you are subscribed because we are about to talk about all the prestigious awards she just swept. This victory officially locked up the LPGA Player of the Year award and the prestigious Vare Trophy for the lowest scoring average, the 2 biggest, most coveted awards in women's golf. Gino wins the Vare Trophy for the 2nd consecutive year, proving she is one of the most consistent players in LPGA history. And remember, she is the world #1 who successfully replaced Nelly Korda at the very top of the rankings this year. So let's take a second to recap exactly what Gino accomplished in 2024. World #1 ranking, Player of the Year, Vare Trophy for the 2nd year in a row, broke Annika's historic scoring record, and secured back-to-back CME championships with $4 million in prize money. This girl is operating on a completely different level. Now it is time to talk money because these numbers are frankly ridiculous. In just 4 years on the LPGA, Gino has now earned a staggering total of $117,369. That is over $17 million at just age 22. But wait, it gets even better. Gino was the fastest player on tour to reach the milestones of $8 million, $9 million, $12 million, $12 million, and now $13 million. She won $6,059.79 on the LPGA Tour just in the 2024 season alone, breaking the record for the best single season in terms of earnings in LPGA Tour history. And here's a fun fact for you, Annika Sorenstam still tops the all-time career money list with $22,583.16. $593,000, but she is now just 500,214,753 Korean. At this unbelievable pace, Gino could break that career record in just a few short years. Oh, and remember, she also clinched a $1 million bonus through the Aeon Risk Reward Challenge this week, so it was actually a $5 million week for Gino. Please share this video with anyone who needs to see what true hard work and dedication can achieve. But we need to talk about the real human story behind this success, because it is about so much more than just the money or the shiny trophies. Gino started playing this game at age 6, but by the time she was 9, she actually wanted to quit. She would go straight from school to the driving range, wishing she could just be a normal kid hanging out with friends on the playground. But Gino knew from that early age that golf was an investment in her future. By 13, she understood that golf could take care of generations of her family. She said, "That is why it is kind of reminding me every day that I have been here, that whatever ranking I am, whatever position that I finish in each tournament, I be able to take care of them." This isn't just a golf story, folks. This is a story about family, sacrifice, and the power of knowing your why. With her parents only traveling to events in Asia, the Dallas-based Thitikul relies heavily on her close-knit team, who showered her with champagne on the 18th green to celebrate. Let's talk about just how dominant Gino has been this season. She won 3 times in 2024 on the LPGA Tour, and with only 2 repeat winners in the entire season, Thitikul's 3 titles make her the single winningest player of 2024. She also finished runner-up 4 times, including a heartbreaking playoff loss to Grace Kim at the Amundi Evian Championship, meaning she was in serious contention to win 7 tournaments this year. And here is what Nelly Korda herself had to say about Gino. "I have played with her a lot over the past 2 years, and I would say that she rarely ever has a miss hit. That is kind of what you have to do to be on top of the game, and that is what she is doing. When the previous #1 player in the world says you rarely have a miss hit, you know you are doing something truly special." Nelly Korda becomes the first golfer since Tiger Woods in 2010 to go from a 7-win season to not winning the following year, showing just how incredibly hard it is to stay at the top. But Gino, she is making it look easy. Let me paint you a vivid picture of how this final round actually went down. Gino started the day with a commanding 6-shot lead over Nelly Korda. You would think it was smooth sailing to the finish line, right? Wrong. Fellow Thai golfer Pajari Ananarkarn made it a real game with 5 birdies and 7 holes to pull within 2 shots going into the back 9. The pressure was seriously on, but what did Gino do? The Thitikul birdied the 10th and 13th holes to restore her lead to 5 shots, then cruised to a 4-shot victory. That is ice in her veins. That is championship mentality. And the best part, her fellow Thai friend Pajari Ananarkarn, who won $1 million for 2nd place, said, "I am just really happy with how I was able to perform well and to celebrate my friend for back-to-back wins." That was pretty cool. That is pure class from both players. So, where does Gino go from here? Well, buckle up, because the future is insanely bright. At just 22 years old, Gino has 7 LPGA Tour victories, over $17 million in career earnings, the world #1 ranking, Player of the Year, the all-time LPGA scoring record, and back-to-back CME championships. The only thing missing from her resume is a major championship, but with her consistency and scoring ability, it is only a matter of time. She has worked with her caddy Banpat Boon Pisa Siri since age 16, and instructor Chris Asawa Paminporn since age 15. Her manager Jack Nuttawanakole has known her for a decade. That loyalty and team chemistry is exactly what builds dynasties. The LPGA announced that in 2025, total purses will increase to a staggering $31 million over 33 events. And you can bet your bottom dollar Gino will be competing for a huge chunk of that. So there you have it. Gino Thitikul just had one of the most dominant seasons in LPGA history, capped off by a massive $4 million payday and breaking Annika Sorenstam's 22-year-old scoring record. From a 9-year-old who wanted to quit to the undisputed #1 golfer in the world, Gino's story proves that when you know your why and you are willing to sacrifice for your dreams, anything is possible. Which part of this inspiring story resonated with you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you love this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe for more incredible golf content, and share this video with everyone who needs to see what greatness looks like. Hit that notification bell so you are the first to know when we drop new videos covering all the biggest moments in golf. Thanks for watching. And remember, champions aren't born. They are made through hard work, sacrifice, and an unshakable belief in themselves. Atthaya Thitikul just showed us exactly what that looks like in the most spectacular way possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Let's go.